Hello students, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I am going to give you a brief lecture on Crassulacean acid metabolism pathway or CAM cycle. So, Crassulacean acid metabolism pathway is an adaptation. So, it is an photosynthetic adaptation found in plants, especially succulents. So they adapted for arid environments. So arid environments is nothing but so there the water availability is limited. So that's why they need to survive in those environments. That's why they adapted themselves for arid environments. How they adapted, how they are overcoming the water loss, let's see. Generally, in normal plants, we find photoactive stomata. Photoactive is nothing but they open during the daytime. Okay, so light induced opening of stomata is nothing but photoactive. But in the case of CAM plants, they are having a special stomata, nothing but scotoactive stomata. Scotoactive means they will open in the night. They open during the night time. Photoactive nothing but they open during the daytime. Scotoactive is nothing but they open during the night time. Okay, so in this way they are avoiding water loss during the daytime. So they open the stomata during the night time. Then CO2 is diffuses into the plant. So they involve two phases of carbon fixation. Initial carbon fixation occurs at night. Subsequently, they utilize that carbon during the daytime. This is the CAM cycle, students. Plants which are showing this kind of metabolism are called as CAM plants. Succulents, nothing but xerophytes, they are showing this kind of adaptation like cacti, opuntia. They are showing this kind of adaptation. Why? Because they live in arid environments. To avoid the water loss, they close their stomata during the daytime. So in this way, they are overcoming the water loss. Okay. Not only xerophytes, but also some members of Euphorbiaceae, Orchidaceae family, they are also showing this kind of metabolism. Okay. Let's see how the CAM plants are performing CAM cycle. So during the night time, CO2 is diffuses into the mesophyll cell during the night time. Okay, so it fuses with the water molecule in presence of an enzyme carbonic anhydrase. It converts into carbonic acid. It converts into carbonic acid. So now the carbonic acid splits into ions H plus and bicarbonate ions. Actually, plants are taking this bicarbonate ions. Plants are taking CO2 in the form of bicarbonate ions. Same will occur in C3 plants as well as C4 plants. Okay, so these bicarbonate ions are accepted by phosphoenol pyruvic acid, which is a primary acceptor of CO2. So phosphoenol pyruvic acid is a 3-carbon compound which accepts bicarbonate ions in presence of an enzyme PEP carboxylase, PEP carboxylase, phosphoenol pyruvic acid carboxylase. So then it converts into oxaloacetic acid, okay, which is a 4-carbon compound. So in the next step, oxaloacetic acid is going to reduce into malic acid with the help of NADPH. Okay, so with the help of NADPH, their NADPH is going to oxidized and oxaloacetic acid is going to reduced into malic acid. Malic acid is also a 4-carbon compound. Okay, so it is stored in the vacuole during the night time. So this is all happened in the night time only. Okay, so this malic acid is stored in the vacuole. So you know that plant cells are having bigger vacuoles. They store malic acid entire night. Okay, so during the daytime what will happen? Let's see. So during the daytime stomata get closed. Okay, so there is no exchange of carbon dioxide and gases. Okay, so now, so this is the part showing the daytime reactions. This is the part showing the nighttime reactions. That's now the malic acid is diffused from vacuole to the mesophyll cell. Okay, so they come out from the vacuole to the mesophyll cell. So then what happens? This malic acid undergoes decarboxylation reaction. In presence of malic enzyme, it undergoes decarboxylation. Here one NADP plus is going to reduced into NADPH. Okay, so students, here there is another step is there. So from malic acid, initially pyruvic acid is formed, then that is converted into phosphoenol pyruvic acid. I have not mentioned here, but I will explain this in the reactions. Okay, here one carbon dioxide is given out. So this carbon dioxide is going to utilized in the Calvin cycle, nothing but C3 cycle. Okay, so it is utilized in the C3 cycle. Okay, so with the help of light reactions, the energy provided by the light reactions. So light reactions occur during the daytime. Okay, so light reactions are providing assimilatory power for the C3 cycle. So from decarboxylation of malic acid, one CO2 is given out that will be utilized in the C3 cycle. With the help of light reactions, they occur during the daytime. Okay students, so CAM plants require more energy when compared to the C3 plants. Why? Because they have to store the organic acids entire night and they need to transport these acids during the daytime. That's why they require more energy when compared to the C3 plants. So CAM cycle is exhibited by many plants like a pineapple, agave, cactus, etc. So for succulents, this is obligatory. For other plants, this is facultative. Okay. So let's see the steps or reactions involved in the CAM cycle. So okay students, these are the steps involved in the CAM cycle. So initially the first step is carboxylation reaction where PEP is accepting bicarbonate ions. So in presence of an enzyme PEPCO, so there it converts into 4-carbon compound, that is oxaloacetic acid. So the second step is reduction reaction. Oxaloacetic acid is going to reduce to malic acid. Okay, so with the help of here NADPH are utilized. NADPH are converts into NADP plus. Okay, so the third step is oxidation reaction or decarboxylation reaction. So in the third step, malic acid, so which is a 4-carbon compound which is undergoes decarboxylation. So one CO2 is given out in this step will be utilized in the C3 cycle. Will be utilized in the C3 cycle. Okay, so there the malic acid is converts into 3-carbon compound, that is pyruvic acid, in presence of an enzyme, malic enzyme. Okay, so in the fourth step, the pyruvic acid is undergoes a reaction phosphorylation. So there it regenerates into phosphoenol pyruvic acid, which is a 3-carbon compound. It should be regenerated in this cycle for the continuous processing of CAM cycle. So here it should be regenerated finally. Okay, pyruvic acid with the help of ATP, here also 2 ATP are going to utilize. So with the help of ATP, it is converts into PEP, phosphoenol pyruvic acid. So this step is called as phosphorylation. It occurs in presence of an enzyme dikinase. So let's see what is the significance of CAM cycle. Let's see the significance of CAM cycle. So CAM plants are more advanced plants. They are evolutionarily, they are more advanced when compared to the C3 plants. Why? Because they utilize water efficiently. Why? Because they can close their stomata during the daytime and they can open the stomata during the night time. So in this way, they are utilizing water more efficiently when compared to the C3 plants. Not only that, they utilize carbon dioxide more efficiently when compared to the C3 plants. So CAM plants are more advanced when compared to the C3 plants. Okay. So this is about CAM plants, students. Thank you.